Today I'm going to be covering, it's review week, so I'm going to be covering lessons 7 and 8. So if you want to get your machines out, and let's go over 7 and 8. So lesson 7 deals with keyboard familiarization, additional initial side double character representations. I'm sorry, this is still popping up. And so you have the Q is now KW on your initial side. KW is your Q. Your soft C is KR. KR is your soft C. And then you've got KP is your X. Your V is the SR. Your Z is the S asterisk. Okay, S asterisk is your Z. So KW is used for the letter Q. So words quit, QIT, quiz, QIZ. Okay, I'm on lesson 7, page 31. Zip is ZIP, and they actually recommend that the asterisk, you have to include it in there, and you hit it, the S with your left pinky, and then the asterisk is with your left index finger. Okay, that's how they recommend that you stroke it, with your pinky on the S and then the index finger, the left one, like that. Okay, so it kind of looks like a V. So that's how you're going to stroke that. And then going on, you've got KP for words that start with X. So like, for example, some of the words, they actually don't give you any, but later on you will get some. The V is the SR, the Z is the S asterisk, okay? And so have is SR, have the SRT, just so you know. Have, SR, have the SRT. Okay, and so I'll dictate some words, you all, and it's going to be incorporating the new letters that you've learned. So I'm on word exercise 7-2. Okay, don't forget to make your flashcards, very, very important. And 7-2, some words that start with your Q, your C, X, V, and Z. Okay, here we go. That, quit, quell, quip, zip, zap, quart, quill, squirt, squid, squat, belt, felt, raft, wept, slept, dirt, part, port, strut, strip, stilt, thrill, throb, shrill, sprig, squad, twig, plot, plus, skit, skid, verb, squid, wept, sprig, have the. And then phrases, groups of words, you all. Most of these are 3 strokes, 2 or 3. Here we go. Zip, it up. Stop the bet. Zig or zag. Pop quiz. Have the quiz. A full quart. Many quarts. Fill the vat. Lug the vat. Tip the vet. The vet quit. Quit it. Short quiz. Short verse. Have the. Tip the vet. Zig or zag. Have the quiz. Many quarts. Fill the vat. Tip the vet. Sorry. Tip the vet. Stop the vet. Zip it up. And so just let me give you some on quart. So it's spelled Q-A-R-T, quart. If I wanted to make it plural, quart, come back final S. But if I wanted to write the word quartz, as in the stone, it's Q-A-R-T-S in one stroke, and it'll give it to you. So remember, if it ends in an S, come back with the final S, and quartz is Q-A-R-T-S, one stroke, okay? Sometimes students will ask me about that. And then some of the words, zig or zag. Zag. Okay, you've got have the quiz. Remember, have the is one stroke. Lug the vat. Short quiz. The vet quit. You have stop the vet. A full quart. Okay, and so make sure that if you have the time, you can put periods, commas in between, whichever works best for you. Okay. And so now we have going on to lesson 8. Remember the N is TPH, is the N, TPH. The Y is KWR, initial Y. And then you have initial G is TKPW, G, TKPW. J is SKWR, J. Okay, and so the way I remember it is I have my keyboard here, and so N is the top letters up here, N. So New York, N-Y, New York. And you can do that the same with the initial double letters. TK is D, PW is B, HR is L. Think of the abbreviation for double. DBL. And so it's DBL, double going down, but across TPH is N, Y, New York. And then you have G and J. G is the TKPW. Okay, all these four, TKPW. And then the J is going across, SKWR. So grand jury, maybe, grand jury. Hope that helps you all out. Okay. And so I always had to find little ways to remember. With association, it's kind of difficult. So if that helps you out, hopefully it does. Okay. And so we've got lesson 8, some words that I'm going to dictate to you. Also remember, in is just N. In the NT. So in TPH, in the TPHT. Okay? And so these are words from lesson 8. Let me just dictate some words for you all. Here we go. 8-2. Nag, knob, net, nut, nip, gap, gal, gag, gas, got, get, gut, gill, jar, jab, job, jog, jot, jig, yell, yet, snug, snuff, grit, grip, grub, girl, graft, lap, lab, grill, leg, let, lug, bell, big, bit, bat, dad, Doug, dot, dip, dog, far, fed, fill, fat, map, mob, mitt, mud, sob, sit, sad, sub, top, till, cap, cod, keg, cuff, peg, pop, pit, war, wag, wad, hell, hit, hut, hag, rig, rod, rut, red, stud, still, scat, sped, spar, swell, swat, trot, clap, crib, plot, prod, strip, sprig, spread, in the, and so shake out your hands a little bit. And now I'll cover some words from your homework sheet, okay? Remember, your homework sheet is included in that homework assignment. So it's kind of, there's lots of sheets, so make sure you scroll all the way down for your lab and lecture, okay? Scroll all the way down. And so we've got words from lesson 7, you all, okay? These are from your homework sheet. And I'll write some of them down if I think they're a little tricky, okay? Afterwards. Here we go. Squid. Many. Drifting. Quilt. Flirted. Opted. Craft. Theft. Quell. Zipping. Cell, as in a cellmate. Scrubbing. Verse. Smug. Zapped. Blurt. Squatting. Squirts. Drag. Miffed. Quizzed. Zapping. Zig. Quart. And so real quickly, quell is Q-E-L, quell, Q-E-L. You've got cell, cellmate, K-R-E-L. Verse, a verse, Bible verse, V-E-R-S. Quizzed, Q-I-Z, come back D. You have zapping, Z-A-P, come back G. Zapping. You have opted. Opt, come back D, opted. Okay, and here are some more words. Smelt, zits, buffed, curd, sword, zag, quell, against quell, fuzz, leapt, squirting, props, theft, lifted, squatting, shifted, scrubbing, darting, dwelling, squatted, drag, buffed. Okay, and then here are some sentences, not at any speed, they're just the sentences from your homework sheet. Okay, here we go. If the vet is skilled with pets, the bird will be swell. If I can zap the spelling quiz, I can brag. Just a minute, you all ran out of batteries. Okay. And so any words that are giving you a hard time, just stroke them out, circle them from your book, stroke them out, and practice writing them and reading them. A lot of times you need to recognize the word as well. Okay, y'all. Here we go. Continuing on with the sentences, okay? So I'm going to start right with the beginning of the sentences again. If the vet is skilled with pets, the bird will be swell. If I can zap the spelling quiz, I can brag. Her verses are dotted with dull, drab words. If the skit flops, I will quit the club. The bird with the sharp quills chirps a lot. Have the cops stopped the zigzagging car? The script is filled with many short quips. The bird zapped the vet with a quill. The squad cars sped up the hill. The man can drill the quartz with skill. And so let me write, remember you all, when you type these tests up, and if these sentences are included, you need to include the commas. So if the skit, here we go. If the skit flops, comma, I will quit the club, period. Okay? Just so you have it, you have to put in your commas. And then here's another sentence. Have the cops stopped the zigzagging car? Remember, zigzagging is one word when you spell it out in English. And then you have the quartz. The man can drill the quartz with skill. Okay. Quill is just Q-I-L. And then you have quills, Q-I-L, come back S, chirps. Chirp, come back final S, chirps. Okay. And then this is going to be some more sentences, and these are from lesson 8, not at any particular speed. Here we go. Sis is napping in the crib? Are the dogs snarling at the girl? I did the jig in the jazz club. Have the girls in the yard stopped yelling? I spotted many grubs in the dirt. Have the girls had the quiz yet? I can tell the belt will be snug. Jill felt the yapping pup nip at her leg. The rod hit the squid in the gill. Many will gag at the smell of the smog. And so here we go with Jill felt a yapping pup nip at her leg, period. Okay, so in case you didn't know how to write yapping, it's Y-A-P, come back, G. And then you have, I did the, here we go, I did the jig in the jazz club. Okay, I did the jig in the jazz club. Have the girls in the yard stopped yelling? Question mark. And then you have snarl. A lot of people don't like that stroke. Are the dogs snarling at the girl? Okay, snarl. And so just make sure that you take your time completing your homework assignment. And what I'll do now is I'm going to go ahead and dictate some sentences for your speed building. And so it'll be at, let me see what speed I have it marked at, okay? These are from lesson 7 and lesson 8. Okay, lesson 7. I'll go ahead and start at 40 words a minute. I think I have time. So I'm going to start at 40 words a minute. Remember, you're going to read it at 50. Okay, we have to push you all really hard. So here we go. This is going to be at 40 words a minute. Let me give you words that come out. Quilt, dad, quitting, quiz, hard, fat, vets, zigzagged, quit, hurts. Okay, and mocked. You have the, are the, versus, sis, is the, sells. Okay, and this is going to be at 40 words a minute. I'm on page 33, and it's at 40 words a minute, 40, 50, 60. Find a focal point. And when you're doing the speed building, you could turn on your dictionary. So where it says no dictionary, you could go into dictionary, and you could practice so you could see how the sentences are coming out. Okay, here we go. 40 words a minute. The quilt is red. Dad is quitting. Is the quiz hard? The pigs are fat. The vets have left. The car zigzagged. The vet fed the mutt. I will quit if it hurts. Are the verses short? Will her dad sell the car? Have the cats purred? Sis zipped up her skirt. The cell will be mopped. Have the squad cars left? The cells are full of thugs. Is the vet with the dogs? I had jet lag. Put it in the jar. Dad got in a car. Dad yelled at her. Is gas in the car? Sis is in the yard. Is the cat napping? I jogged up the hill. I will be glad if Jill is. Get a gift at the shop. The dog yapped at Ned. The snob snubbed her. I got a job with the vet. I met her in the jazz club. The cat is snug in the quilt. Did Ted get a job yet? Dad got a gig in the jazz club. The big snarling dog bit her. Okay. And then at 50 words per minute, you all. Listen to this as many times as you need to. 50. The quilt is red. Dad is quitting. Is the quiz hard? The pigs are fat. The vets have left. The car zigzagged. The vet fed the mutt. I will quit if it hurts. Are the verses short? Will her dad sell the car? Have the cats purred? Sis zipped up her skirt. The cell will be mopped. Have the squad cars left? The cells are full of thugs. Is the vet with the dogs? I had jet lag. Put it in the jar. Dad got in a car. Dad yelled at her. Is gas in the car? Sis is in the yard. Is the cat napping? I jogged up the hill. I will be glad if Jill is. Get a gift at the shop. The dog yapped at Ned. The snob snubbed her. I got a job with the vet. I met her in the jazz club. The cat is snug in the quilt. Did Ted get a job yet? Dad got a gig in the jazz club. The big snarling dog bit her. Okay. And so include your punctuation, you all. It makes it easier for you to, when you're typing it up. Okay. And so this is going to be at 60 words a minute, you all. I'm on page 33, okay, 7 and 8. I go from 33 and then I go on to lesson 8, page 38. 60 words a minute. The quilt is red. Dad is quitting. Is the quiz hard? The pigs are fat. The vets have left. The car zigzagged. The vet fed the mutt. I will quit if it hurts. Are the verses short? Will her dad sell the car? Have the cats purred? Sis zipped up her skirt. The cell will be mopped. Have the squad cars left? The cells are full of thugs. Is the vet with the dogs? I had jet lag. Put it in the jar. Dad got in a car. Dad yelled at her. Is gas in the car? Sis is in the yard. Is the cat napping? I jogged up the hill. I will be glad if Jill is. Get a gift at the shop. The dog yapped at Ned. The snob snubbed her. I got a job with the vet. I met her in the jazz club. The cat is snug in the quilt. Did Ted get a job yet? Dad got a gig in the jazz club. The big snarling dog bit her. And then this will be for read back, you all, at 50 words a minute, okay? Mark your notes. Here we go. Read back. The quilt is red. Dad is quitting. Is the quiz hard? The pigs are fat. The vets have left. The car zigzagged, the vet fed the mutt. I will quit if it hurts. And so I'm on page 33. I read 1 through 8. Compare it to your notes and read it out loud. I'll give you a couple of minutes for that, okay? Okay, you all, hopefully that's enough time. If you're missing a sentence, circle it from your book and then practice that sentence, or if it's even words, okay? This is going to be some more read back, and it's going to be at 50 words a minute. So get your machines ready, find a focal point, and write these words, okay? These sentences. Here we go. 50 words a minute. I had jet lag. Put it in the jar. Dad got in a car. Dad yelled at her. Is gas in the car? Sis is in the yard. Is the cat napping? I jogged up the hill. I will be glad if Jill is. Get a gift at the shop. Okay, so that's on page 38, and I read to you all 1 through 10. So you know where to start, where to stop. 1 through 10, okay, you all? So read it out loud. Okay, and that concludes our lecture, you all. Make sure you have a good day. Please don't hesitate to ask me any questions, you all. So please, if you have any questions, please let me know, okay? Have a great day.